Live from WFSB, Connecticut's #1 local news, this is Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 7.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Nicole Nalepa. It is Thursday, October 15th, and it is 7 o'clock. Here are your top headlines we're following for you this morning. Developing in Hartford. Hartford has been dealing with a dramatic jump in crime over the past 5 days. Since Friday, 1 person was killed and 8 others have been shot. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Nicole has the latest now on what's being done.
This year, it seems like a spike. It's just out of control now.
And now officials are trying to figure out what's driving the surge in violence. Mayor Luke Bronin says COVID could be playing a role. The city also recently reallocated and reduced 6% of the police department's budget for other city matters. But the mayor says manpower is still good.
We've got more officers out there on the street now than at any time in recent memory.
The Hartford Police Union released a statement saying police officers are taking a step back and not proactively patrolling their communities due to the uncertainty and vagueness of the Police Accountability Act. The statement goes on to say if police officers are not supported and given the tools needed by the government for which they are employed, crime will continue to rise.
Nicole, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
We turn now to the latest on the coronavirus in our state, which show our positivity rate has slightly dropped compared to yesterday. The new numbers show more than 8,000 tests were given in the past 24 hours. 164 of those tests came back positive, so that leaves us with a positivity rate of 2%. Yesterday was at 2.5%. Unfortunately, we've learned that 4 more people have died, and there are 16 more people in the hospital this morning, giving us a total of 188 hospitalizations. Halloween is just around the corner, and the debate continues this morning on whether trick-or-treaters should be going door to door. New Haven has actually issued new guidelines saying the city does not recommend door-to-door trick-or-treating since it's hard to maintain proper social distancing on porches and at front doors.
Whenever we're sending our kids out in their neighborhood trick-or-treating, we tend to see a lot of crowds of people, adults, kids included. That's going to be very difficult to do if you were to trick-or-treat this year.
The city is also telling people to not leave bowls of candy out for trick-or-treaters because it makes contact tracing more difficult. Instead, they're recommending activities like staying at home and having a scavenger hunt or even a drive-by Halloween parade. New London will not be rolling back any reopening phases despite the recent uptick in coronavirus cases in that part of the state. Last night, the mayor said the decision is based on contact tracing efforts, which he said shows the recent surge is not due to open restaurants, churches, or other venues. And this morning, hundreds of Bacchus Hospital nurses are returning to work after being on strike for 2 days. They've been protesting over pay and access to personal protective equipment. The union says no new negotiations for a new contract have taken place. And just the other day, Governor Lamont visited the picket line in Norwich. Today in Hartford will be a big first step in the city's move to get more people to live downtown. A developer will be breaking ground on a project that will bring apartments, a storefront, a restaurant, and a parking garage. And this is all going to be right next to Dunkin' Donuts Park. It's called the Downtown North Redevelopment Project. The groundbreaking is happening at 2 o'clock. Construction is expected to take 20 months. This morning, Graham Middle and High School will be closed for in-person classes. Instead, all students will be learning virtually. The superintendent did not say if the closure was COVID-related. We have reached out to the superintendent, and we are still waiting to hear back. And now this morning, here's a story you'll want to discuss with your teenagers. Video of a disturbing online challenge has surfaced from Old Saybrook. Take a look. We've blurred the faces, but it shows teenagers mimicking the death of George Floyd. School authorities say they are taking the recording very seriously and they will intervene. Meantime, we spoke to a child psychologist at Hartford Hospital.
It's honestly very, very concerning and needs to be addressed not just on a local level, but probably on a community level as well.
We're also told someone filed a complaint with the police department after seeing this on social media.
All right. Hi, everybody. Good morning. A beautiful start out there. I'm getting some awesome sunrise pictures into Weather 3 at WFSB.com. And boy, spectacular. Our Channel 3 early warning radar, just it's scanning dry, and there's just a little bit of cloud coverage out there. to make for a beautiful start. But those clouds are going to be making a departure. We're going to be under sunny skies during the day today. There's a little bit of fog out there in parts of northeast and central Connecticut, so just be careful driving around. We're down to a quarter of a mile in Willimantic and at Brainerd Airport. Temperatures, well, they're cooperating as well. 41 degrees is the typical overnight low. We're at 40 in Winstead, 1 degree cooler there, right at the mark in Bristol. Lebanon at 47 and West Haven coming in a little bit milder at 52. There's going to be a breeze today out of the south, anywhere from 10 to 20 miles an hour with gusts possibly to 25 to 30. So it's going to be a bit breezy today, but that breeze is pumping up some warm and mild air. Look at the temperatures take off. We're going to be in the mid 70s today. Whoa, that is awesome. Mid 70s, almost 10 full degrees above average. And for the shoreline, we're expected to get over that 70-degree mark as well with bright golden sunshine. So make some outdoor plans today because we are expecting rain tomorrow afternoon through tomorrow night into early Saturday morning. I'll get to that in just a second. In the meantime, here's some more temperatures for you. 41, 38 in Norwich. Whoa, that is jacket weather, right? Yeah. Brr. Bundle up. 38 in Norwich. Yep, the temperatures have dropped into the upper 30s in some parts of the town. No frost out there, but nonetheless, we do have some chilly temperatures in some towns, and we're a little bit cooler than where we were yesterday. The winds are calm and variable along the shoreline. Look at the sunrise this morning. Isn't this spectacular? Hartford, good morning, good morning. Storrs also looking good, as is New Haven. So there is just that little bit of cloud coverage on our satellite and radar, but high pressure reigns supreme throughout the northeast, and we're looking good. Here comes the next storm system. It's a frontal boundary. It's a cold front that's going to be passing through the state, and along that cold front comes a spider in the form of an area of low pressure. So that low pressure system is going to be bringing us a pretty good amount of rain. Here's Futurecast. Tomorrow's weather today. Not a lot of action during the day today. Keep your eyes on the clock in the upper right-hand portion of your screen. But by tonight, we start to see an increase in cloudiness after midnight. And here are some scattered showers by tomorrow morning. Tomorrow through noon, scattered showers, and then rain could become particularly heavy in the afternoon. This is 4 p.m. Let's pick it up at 7. Whoa, that's a lot of rain. 7, 8, midnight, looking really rainy, and that continues through very early Saturday morning. By 5 o'clock, it's already starting to come to an end in northwest and southwest Connecticut. By 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, it's gone, and the sun makes a return, so most of Saturday should be good. The models have it coming in a little bit sooner and exiting a little bit sooner as well, which is good news. All right, so today, daytime highs under mostly sunny skies in the mid-70s, and then your 7-day forecast includes the rain Friday night, Saturday morning. Saturday afternoon looks great, as does Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday looking pretty good as well. 7:07 is now the time. We'll send it back to what's your name, Nicole?
Yeah, there you go.
Message
checked,
Nalepa, good God.
It's okay, Scott. We're almost to Friday. It's now 7:07. We're turning you to Campaign 2020 here on Eyewitness News, your election authority. Wow, look at the sunrise behind us. There are just 19 days now until Election Day, and Senate Republicans are moving quickly to confirm Amy Coney Barrett to the Supreme Court before then. Meanwhile, President Trump continues to hold large rallies across the country. Let's turn things over to Channel 3's Laura Podesta. She has the latest now from the campaign trail.
I can't give a yes or a no.
Supreme Court nominee Amy Coney Barrett sidestepped some questions from Democrats for the second day in a row on Wednesday.
You think it's wrong to separate children from their parents to deter immigrants from coming to the United States?
A matter of hot political debate in which I can't express a view.
Do you believe that climate change is happening and is threatening the air we breathe?
I will not express a view on a matter of public policy.
Republicans offered her their full support as they look to create a 6-3 conservative majority on the court.
I have never been more proud of a nominee than I am of you.
There's nothing wrong with confirming to the Supreme Court of the United States a devout Catholic pro-life Christian.
A committee vote to send Barrett's confirmation to the full Senate is scheduled for today, though Democrats want to push it to next week in order to delay her confirmation as long as possible.
We made the right choice, right, with Amy.
President Trump held a rally last night in Iowa, where our CBS News Battleground Tracker shows he's tied with former Vice President Joe Biden.
Get the hell out to vote, because if I don't get Iowa, I won't believe that one.
The trip drew criticism due to a recent surge of coronavirus cases and hospitalizations.
To hold a rally is beyond selfish when you're putting that many lives at risk.
The second presidential debate was scheduled for tonight, but was canceled after the president tested positive for COVID-19 and then refused to debate Biden virtually. Laura Podesta, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
All right, thanks so much for tuning into Eyewitness News on this Thursday morning. Enjoy the beautiful day. And remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime right on that Channel 3 app. Oh, look at that sunrise right over Old Saybrook there on the Long Island Sound. Have a good day, everyone.